what's good? My name is Melba. I'm from Kent. I'm a producer and a singer, and this is Patchworks on No Formula TV. Let's get it. I'd say I'm a pretty versatile producer, to be fair. I make everything, like from hip hop to R&B to Afrobeat, indie, garage, house, you name it. But predominantly, I'd say like I'm in like the R&B field. Like I do tend to like make a lot of R&B beats. A lot of the time, to be fair, I do sing R&B majority of the time anyway. So yeah, I do find myself like making a lot of R&B beats. Right, so No Formula have given me my 4 artists to choose from. So they gave me Odil, One Asen, Nux, and M Huncho. And I feel like I'm swaying between Nux and M Huncho, but I think I'm gonna give myself a chance. I'm gonna go for Nux. Yeah, let's do that one. So in my hand, I've got the patchwork box, and you know how the drill goes. I'm gonna write down my genre and put it in the box, and then find out what genre I'm gonna tailor this beat to. So I think we should start. So let's give it a little shake. Alright, man. Let's see what we can drill. Oh my gosh. That's an interesting one. Okay. Bro. That is a different thing. Wow. I've just found a sample. I feel like it's something that Nux would use. So Nux could flow on initially. So yeah, I'm gonna use that and just kind of add like my own little twist to it so far. So for those who are like producers or like, you know, aware of like certain plugins, I've used like halftime, I've used a ring shifter, I've EQ'd it, taken up a bit of the high end and the low end. So that's what I've got so far. So originally, well, it sounded like that. And then now, that's with all the plugins. So you can see like there's a difference now in, you know, the sounds. So it's just kind to my hands. Alright. So that's the hats done. For now. background. I should do. Yeah, so I just found a pad. Like I said before, I was on the Alchemy little plugin here, some Logic, and I just found a little pad on there, and just came up with a little sequence in my head that I felt like would just blend well in the background. So nearly done with the 808s now. So hopefully you can see what like I'm trying to do with the glides. You know, I feel like it it resembles a lot of 808s you hear in a lot of drill beats nowadays, especially the more upbeat ones, if you get what I mean, or the more the more light ones, because we know the drill tends to get a bit dark sometimes. So yeah. Alright, let me just. Done, guys. When I first heard the name Nux, I just thought, okay, it's gonna be like the beat itself will be kind of melodic, if that makes sense. And obviously, it was a drill beat as well, so I just thought of melodic drill basically, and just found a melody that I could like easily manipulate, if that makes sense. So obviously, in the beat, you'll hear the melody like I've just manipulated in a way that could kind of just like allow me to just make it into a drill beat. Obviously fast tempo, fast hi-hats, very neat hi-hats even. You always see we want them to be ever present. And yeah, I feel like especially for drill, like hi-hats and like the 808 is probably like the most important thing, especially when you're trying to make a beat sound like a certain genre. So yeah, I try to focus a lot more on the hats and the 808s as well. And yeah, just trying to make it into like a melodic drill beat, if anything. So yeah, that's the kind of idea I had when I was told I was gonna make a Nux drill beat, basically. So yeah, one effective way that allowed me to like better myself as a producer was via just exploring different genres. I feel like a lot of different genres require different skills and techniques to achieve certain sounds. So I feel like the more that you increase your catalog, or you open up your catalog in terms of like how you achieve different sounds, like the better producer you will become, like the more skilled you will naturally become. You know, if you're able to like reach into multiple genres, it also makes your market a little bigger as well. So I do like aim to like make more beats that kind of range. I would say that I'm pretty versatile in the sense that I could literally one day make an R&B beat, next day I make a drill beat, next day I make a house beat. Like there's no limits onto what I can make, because I don't limit myself in my head, because I know that I'm capable of making any sound if I put my mind to it. So yeah, I feel like that's what I kind of did to better myself as a producer. If I was to go back 2 years and talk to my former self when I started producing, I'd probably tell him to just not overthink it. not overthink making a beat, not overthink just trying to make sounds. Like, sometimes you just have the most fun when you just express yourself. You just put everything that, you know, that comes to mind on your head. Like, eventually it will all work out, you know what I mean, if you're just logical and, you know, you have a good ear. And I feel like the best producers have the best ears. Simple as that. They listen to the best music, they know how to pick up sounds the best. Like, it would just naturally come, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't someone who, you know, who was like musically gifted when I was younger. Like, I didn't know how to play every single instrument, and you know what I mean, I wasn't like the most amazing singer. But what I will say is that I had a great taste in music, and obviously I owe that to my environment, people around me. So obviously I used that to my advantage, put that in my producing, and now like I've just leveled up so much in the last 2 years when it comes to producing. Like, you know what I mean, I owe it to myself, and I owe it to my music taste, and I owe it to my drive. So just remember to have that drive within you. Like, just not give up. Be open as well. Do not limit yourself to just one genre. You will find yourself picking up a lot more skills when you try to imitate so many different sounds. So yeah, I would say that's probably like my number one tip. Just do not limit yourself when it comes to achieving sounds. So yeah, it's been your boy Melba. You've been locked into Patchwork. Shout out No Formula TV.